Hello, my beautiful lights, and happy Thursday. We're going to get started on today's reading. Welcome back to Tarot by Cherie. I forgot my name, guys. I almost said Cherie. All right. Well, anyway, guys, let's see what Spirit has for you today. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. You know, it helps me out tremendously. Also, some of you have decided to give me some super thanks, and I am super thankful to you. All right, guys, I'm seeing some kind of celebration. You're using your intuition. There's something about speaking out, speaking up regarding this King of Cups who has deceived you. All right, so somebody out there is feeling deceived by a King of Cups, which is, I have to say, unusual. The King of Cups is usually someone who is operating at a high level of frequencies, usually very generous, giving, loving. So I'm a little surprised at this, but this person, for whatever reason, said something or did something behind your back, or at least you think he did. All right. Spirit is saying, use your intuition on this, because you might be mistaken, actually, because we have this Three of Cups here, showing that once you use your intuition on this and find out what the details are, and have a knowing for what they are, you're going to be celebrating. All right. So I don't think it's what you thought it was, if that's making sense. All right. And here I'm seeing, wow, so they want to reiterate that there is a commitment to this Six of Pentacles and all the abundance coming to my Aquariuses. All right, we're moving toward freedom. All right, when they say you're moving toward freedom, all right, you guys have no idea how suppressed we've been, what kind of, how do I say this? What kind of situation we were walking in for hundreds of years that was against us. Thus, the reason why we're supposed to be happy. God gave us life, like eternal life, to enjoy, to be good to one another, to treat each other, to help each other. And just that help, that love, if it was allowed to happen the way God intended it to happen, we would have all been helping each other, loving each other, and lifting each other up. So this whole third dimensional thing should not have occurred, okay? That includes things like, taxes and, other things that I don't want to really go into, but there are many, many. And there are things that would have allowed us to heal, but things were being done to prevent that on purpose, okay? And although this is very hard to believe, I understand that. The truth is now coming out, all right? But guys, if you haven't heard any truths, like anything along the line of what I'm talking about, you need to start doing some research, because you just can't be totally in the dark right now. It's not going to behoove you. And having this knowledge is power. Don't be afraid to know what's going on. All right. Knowledge is power. It will allow you to protect yourselves and your families if need be. Okay. So again, I'm seeing this commitment to having this huge flow, financial flow. With the Six of Pentacles, this is money coming in. This is the guy holding the scale, meaning that he's giving to the needy right now to balance things out. And that's where we're going, okay? This card is turning into a biblical card along with the World card for me, okay? So the reason I talk about these things, guys, if you're wondering, my channel is different. It's unique. It's not for everyone. Also, we are living in a biblical time. It's a very spiritual time. Aquarius, the reason I chose to do Aquarius is because this is the age of Aquarius, guys, and you are here for a reason, a very special reason. It's all tied into everything that's happening right now on the planet, okay? But moving toward this freedom, if we're not free already, guys, we're almost there, okay? Give it a few more weeks. There's a lot that's going to be happening over the next few weeks. All right, here I'm seeing we have the Lovers card with the Sun. All right, so this is going to bring in for my Aquariuses something to do with this Queen of Swords She might be a lover, okay? But I'm seeing a lot of happiness for somebody who's been feeling ignored by her. So maybe you guys had a spat, maybe a falling out. I'm seeing things are going to balance out for you. So things are going to come, things are going to go back to the way they were, if not, even a little better, so to speak. So I don't know if this is for somebody who had a falling out with their Queen of Swords. This is a woman who is very, she might be blunt. She's to the point. Um, she's very decisive and says basically what's on her mind. She doesn't always think about, your feelings, unfortunately. She's just that blunt, but she's willing to work on that. All right. Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Something you're working on. I'm speaking to a beautiful masculine now. All right. Something you're working on is creating confusion for you somehow. All right. Because there's something that you're wanting and you're not getting it. You're feeling left out in the cold, like, and you're working really hard on this or for this. And I'm going to try to get more on this. This could be a work scenario, actually, guys, because I'm seeing the Knight of Pentacles also represents good news around your finances, and the Eight of Pentacles is, you're working diligently, you're working really hard. So this might be for the whole of you, all of the Aquariuses that are working, that are sort of feeling like you should be getting paid more money. You're not being paid your value, or somehow the company is doing well and you are not. And this just feels so unfair to you that you have to still scrimp and save and put all these hours and hard work in, right? All right, so let's continue. Guys, don't ever be afraid to ask for a raise. It doesn't mean, your boss is going to get mad that you ask for a raise and you might get fired. I think a lot of people feel that way. They're afraid, especially when when we're thinking anyway that jobs are scarce. We might be a little scared to ask for that raise, but it's all the way that you do it, guys, the way you say it. If you say it very kindly and nicely, I was wondering if the company might be in a position right now to give me a raise. I'm having some difficulty paying my bills, okay? And you go to your supervisor with that, you might be happily surprised, okay? So here I'm seeing, all right, so I have this Empress with this King of Swords here. Now, I just felt that this is, I'm basically speaking to the feminine aspect of this relationship. You're feeling like you're in this relationship because you don't want to be alone, but there's a lot of things that are missing in the relationship. Things that you would like, changes that you would like to be made. So guys, when we get in a relationship, don't expect people to change and suddenly, we want to tweak them. And the person is, that's why I always tell you to take your time. Whoever this person is that you're meeting, they are who they are, and you either accept them for who they are or you find someone else who's vibrating closer to your level, right? If you're vibrating on the fourth or fifth dimension and you're choosing someone who's vibrating on the third dimension, the relationship is not going to work out. Your expectations are going to fall short because this person most likely isn't even operating from any sort of integrity. Okay? So if you keep ending up in relationships one after another where you become disenfranchised, you become disappointed, or the person just wasn't bringing to the table what you were bringing to the table. This is what happens when we rush into a relationship and we end up with someone just to not be alone. Okay, it's almost like you're hoping that alone is going to suffice for you. Okay, so you're setting yourself up to just kind of be accepting something ho-hum, okay? And believe me, guys, you all deserve to have someone vibrating on your level. That's where the happiness is. That's where the team what do you want to call it? That attraction to each other comes into play. I mean, you could have attraction on any level, really, but I'm trying to think of something here. The meeting of the minds, the closeness, the trust, And, you have to be somewhere vibrating on each other's levels to have all of that and make a go of it. Otherwise, you're just wasting your time with, so and so when you could be looking for the right person. Now, the right person isn't, going to be everybody you meet, obviously. So you might have to be a little picky. All right. But I'm seeing the two of you, the Empress and the King of Swords. You're trying to manifest something. All right. You want more from this relationship that just is not happening. All right. The suggestion here from Spirit is to speak your mind. Always come into your authenticity and say what you need and what you want. Okay. Don't be a tyrant about it. But, there is a possibility that some of you that are already in a relationship and feeling like, you want something more, speak your mind about it and see what happens. If you do not get it, it doesn't manifest after you speak your mind, then this isn't your person, okay? All right, so I'm seeing a new start. And in the center, I have this beautiful, more mature masculine, the Emperor here. Yeah, you're trying to get something off the ground right now, and you put your whole heart into this. All right, you want a new beginning. You want to see a whole new life coming from what you're putting into whatever this is that you're working on right now. But you're feeling sad because it hasn't happened. So I'm saying to you, to manifest what you're doing and what you're wanting, you can do it in a heartbeat. But you need to get out of this sadness routine like you needed it yesterday. All good things take a little bit of time. So what they're saying is they're reminding you to get in a state of gratefulness, okay? Guys, this is the key I tell you guys in every reading. All right. And this card shows up almost in every reading. All right. And it's right next to you. Get yourself in a state of gratefulness. Start focusing on all the positive. Start thinking about what you want in a positive way. Surround yourself with positive thoughts, and you will be able to manifest this new start, this new beginning in. All right. You just have to contemplate. And, the Ace of Swords tells us that we're getting some kind of revelation from our thoughts, from our thought process. And then, and only then, will this abundance come through for you. I'm seeing you here looking very abundant, like a king with a castle in the background. So your potential to get this new beginning and everything you ever could want for is there. You're just needing to get clarity on this. Okay, this is very important. Your state of mind. It's called a state of gratefulness. All right, guys. All right, so moving forward, I'm seeing the Seven of Pentacles here next to the Ace of Pentacles, next to the Two of Pentacles, next to the Justice card, next to this overflow of abundance and happiness. Okay, what is this telling you? I said that the way I said it on purpose, okay, because I want you to hear all of this layout together. What is this spelling out for my aquas? Okay, I'm going to go into this deck and ask about specifically, what are we looking at here monetarily, Spirit? What are you trying to tell us? What is going to be this monetary justice? What do we have to do to receive it? Is there a timeline? What can you give us? What can you tell my aquas about these monies? And I am also waiting with bated breath. All right, Seven of Pentacles tells us that we are on the cusp of being able to have, this is like a money bush. So you're standing back, you're looking at your money accumulating. No paycheck to paycheck. No, I can't afford that. I have to leave that behind on the shelf. Maybe next week. All right, none of that. This is you building your money. The Ace of Pentacles next to it is you having a new financial start or a new financial source. In the center, balance with your money. Finally, we're going to see some balance. And we talk about balance on a worldwide scale. Okay, the card of the man giving money to the needy with the scale in his hand, right? bringing balance to the world financially. No more starvation, no more hunger. This balance is going to bring in this great justice for all, and everyone is going to be celebrating like a ninja. Okay, you got the castle in the background, you have the abundance of food overhead, you have people jumping up and down with glee, happiness, celebrating. All right, so tell us, Spirit, please. Tell us about these finances. All right, so again, we have motivational, idealistic, charismatic, ambitious. Focus, 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 they're saying. Communicate with vision and be a leader. Okay, advice from someone creative. Okay, so don't be afraid to listen to what other people have to say. All right, I'm not getting all of what this communication has to do with our finances, but they're saying to focus right now and communicate with a vision. Okay, so all right, let's pick another card and see if there's more to this message here. All right, outgoing, creative, confident, and mischievous. All right, news of an exciting new endeavor. See your originality and ingenuity. All right, so what I'm getting from this, guys, is whatever is coming is going to be, it's going to definitely have to do with us and things that we are going to be creating ourselves. Okay, so like self creation. We have something to do with these finances, and we are going to somehow be a part of the creation of these monies. Okay, and then we have stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity. So guys, this is all about creativity. All right, that's what I'm getting. I'm getting focused on the creative part of who you are. Okay, exciting new endeavors. Use your ingenuity and, you know, stretch your wings and really put yourself out there. Okay, assert your independence and your creativity. So yeah, my feeling from this is these finances, we are going to have something directly to do with manifesting these monies. So it goes back to, this is making me think about yesterday and the day before, as a matter of fact, where they were talking about the opportunities that are coming forth. Okay, opportunities. Not only are we going to be getting this stipend or whatever is coming financially, this wheel, right? This gift that is going to put us all on the same playing field. But I feel like there's more to it. All right, there's going to be many opportunities for us to be able to continue to make money. It's going to be much easier, and it's not going to have so much to do with a job. That's what I'm thinking. All right, and that's what I'm feeling. It's not going to have too much to do with a job. There's other opportunities that are being created right now behind the scenes to make money. Just, it's going to be total opposite of how it's been for us. Like working like a dog, working 10 hours, 7 days a week, some of us, 2 jobs, 3 jobs. The woman of the house, even though she, you know, her children need her at home, that's how it was always meant to be. God meant for us women to be home nurturing the children. I'm sorry for the women out there who don't like that or don't want to hear it. Okay, but this was part of the third dimensional bullshit that was put upon us, the stress. This made the families, it put so much stress on the families that it helped families to break up. Okay, women overwhelmed, coming home from a full day of work and being overwhelmed with, you know, having to pick children up from daycare, cooking dinner, and just no time for herself. Okay, probably not feeling like she wants to be very nice and nurturing to her children. You know, we've all gone through this that have had children. So we all know, those of us who have been working and have had small children, how stressful it is. So that was never meant to be. All right, women, you know, it's not demeaning to, this is an important job when you have children, to be home with your children, to nurture them, to love them, to make them feel secure, to make sure they're not running around and with the wrong crowd and taking wrong turns in life and getting in trouble, right? That's our part, and the man generally would go out and bring home the bacon and provide for his family. All right, we're going back to something like that. Guys, you're going to love this. All right, no matter what you're thinking or feeling right now, listening to me say this, you are going to be in love with what is coming. All right, this whole reading here is telling me a financial justice is coming. You're going to be deliriously happy with it, and you're going to start to see money flowing. Okay, your money problems are going to be over. I keep, this keeps popping up. I'm giving